Hello everybody, this is Robato, and yeah, this is me going to the cross again. To be honest, I've been doing this for like 14 days, once every day. But the thing is, I never bother recording because of reasons. Sometimes I forget my phone. Sometimes, especially when it's raining, I can't record now, else my phone might mess up. So I leave my phone again. Sometimes my phone's out of battery, or sometimes I'm in a situation where I can't even record, But finally got a chance to record, and so let's get to it. I'm pretty much gonna just give you a whole summary of my 2 weeks, or the past 2 weeks I meant, or 3 weeks. I don't know. So before I went to Mexico, I took the bus. And funny thing is, the bus engine kind of got overheated or something. That's what the guy was saying in Spanish, but all I can tell you is we were stuck in the freeway and it was hot, dude. Very hot. Many people were being toasted inside the bus in Texas. Everybody was freaking out. And luckily for me, I was all calmed down and everything. And we were just waiting for another bus to show up. So that's exactly what I did. Eventually the bus showed up. I got my gears ready, getting ready to, because the guy told us to get our valise, which is suitcases, grab everybody's suitcases and go. And if anybody's having a hard time grabbing their stuff, go. Man, lady in front of me, man, she was taking forever to get outside the bus because she was carrying something heavy. I was like, man, fuck that. Oh no, I got it. Nah, give me that. Lift that shit up, put it on my shoulder. And she's like, oh my God, thank you so much. And I'm like, I'm not doing it for you. I'm doing it so I can get out quicker. Hurry up and move. Because man, I was burning up. Eventually I got outside the bus. I felt so good, fresh. Right now it's windy, so that's exactly how I feel. Long story short, we're headed our way to Mexico. But then, since I'm an American, I got to get permission to go to Mexico. So that's what I did. But then I forgot I remember putting my mask in my pocket, but I guess I didn't. And they only allow people to get the permission if they have their mask on. I was like, fudge. So I went back inside the bus, trying to look for the mask that I had. And turns out it was in my backpack. Hate myself. Eventually I was in the line a little bit longer. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's no reason for getting a permission. It's supposed to take too long. There's some people wasting 5 minutes, 10 minutes per person, wasting 5 minutes in line. And I'm like, the fuck? I know you're trying to get permission, but why does it have to take so long? Eventually, when it was my turn, it only took 20 seconds. Bam, got my permission and go. And then I went to the metal detector. One of the border patrols, it was freaking scary. One of the border patrols thought I had a gun with me on my pocket because of the shape of my pocket. When you put your phone in your wallet together, it kind of looked like a big block. Yeah. Luckily, his friend with him was very yo, it could be a wallet, just to calm him down. But anyways, I need to get a new wallet now. It's pretty old, But yeah, so far that's just day one. Eventually I got back to the village. I was tired, but I was gonna open the door. My mom said, do not open the door. You're gonna wake up my mother, she said. I'm like, okay, I understand. And then so we were just sitting outside waiting. And then she's like, aren't you gonna do anything? She looked at me like, what do you mean? Oh, I thought you were gonna open the door. What? Okay, I'll do that real quick. So then I was like, all right, let me just lock pick that, open the door, lock pick the back door, lock pick the back the other door, and I was like, all right, man, this is pretty easy. But the next thing you know, there are some Victorian doors I can't open, because that's how, you know, because they're using like ancient tools, meaning you put a stick behind the door some type of way, so I couldn't lockpick something like that. So then, I mean, I managed to get inside the backyard, the restroom, even the kitchen, but we were not able to fully go inside, meaning, you know, to put our stuff in. And I was like, well, what now? Well, I guess we wait. I told Mom that I was going to walk around the closet. Eventually, my mom decided to go to my aunt. My aunt and me and my mom went somewhere that looks like this, but there was a lot of calabaza. In case you guys wondering, the hell's calabaza? Calabaza is a weird type of flower. It's like yellow flowers. You can use those to pop your forehead and stuff like that. And my mom and my aunt took advantage of an old lady. The old lady was nice. She didn't mind, but they took an entire 4 baskets of calabaza and then used it to make food out of it, which is nothing wrong with that, you know. I try to eat it, but in the end I changed my mind. It sucks. And eventually we finally got back to the village, you know, because we're not in the wilderness no more. And I was so tired, so you know what I did? I ended up sleeping at my aunt's house, because grandma's door is still locked, right? Her living room, you know what I mean. And I got this weird type of hairstyle that almost looks like my cousin. And the other young cousins came to the room that I was sleeping at my aunt's house. They thought I was his uncle, but then they were freaking out because, like, hey, why is this guy skinny? Man, this is weird. I hear one of them scream like, ah, like freaking out who the hell it was. And then I open my eyes like man, what the hell? And then I hear some footsteps like slowly walking towards me, and it was just my other cousin, just to like leaning her head just to see my face. And then she saw me and I looked at her and she's like, oh my god, that's scary as hell, she said. And eventually I couldn't sleep there because I have a feeling the other cousin's gonna try to wake up on his bed or something. So I finally went back home, and luckily grandma was already awake. They opened the door of my house. I went to my house and took a nap, and that was pretty much day 1. Yes, that was day 1. Now day 2 was different. The first thing I did was went to the cross like I usually do, but the thing is I didn't brought a block or some type of block that would charge my charger on my phone. So it was pretty much a bummer. Went up, carved my name, and then I went even more behind. I went behind the cross because there was shade behind it too. And I met my cousin. There was a lot of cousins there. I think I met my cousin Bean, and I was looking at the food menu, and goddamn, bro, looking at his food menu, I gained like 10 pounds just by looking at it. Ah, too tired. Gotta continue. Usually, for y'all, I recommend don't go to the cross in the afternoon, unless it's like close to the afternoon. Go for it, or in the morning. Don't do it when the sun's coming up. Bring water too. Luckily, I finally wear the proper clothing to go to the cross. Don't wear black shirts, you know what I mean? But yeah, let's skip a few days ahead. On day 4, I was doing some jump ropes. The little jump rope, I got one right here, wrap around my shoulder. I was doing like 500 jumps consecutively, and I do like 2,000 or 3,000. The reason why is because it's freaking bored, man. You can't do much here. I managed to get a lot of people watching me. People actually pay me just because they actually were entertaining watching me do jump ropes, which is a lot, you know. Again, doing 500 jumps is pretty easy. Like if you're able to do 100, you do 200. Same thing, just go up 100 if you're able to do it. I almost got to 600 jumps, but eventually my leg ended up touching the rope and messed up, which sucks so much. Luckily, I managed to get internet at my house, which I regret now. I could have brought my PS4 and start playing Ark Survival and taking care of the Void Wyverns, the Reaper Queen. What else? Oh, and the Shadow Mane. Right now I'm trying to get a Kraken or Cartino to help me do Genesis 2 missions easily. But I guess I'll get that to it. I guess I'll get back into it once I get back or something. And yeah, so day 4 is when I discover I can use it. I've been playing mostly Fallout New Vegas on the Xbox 360 and also on PC since I already got since I brought the laptop with me. Whew, my God, I'm tired as hell. Let's see if my name's still there. Yeah, that little silly name I do. It's a good one. But day 5, I didn't left my house. I just played video games the entire day. I left till nighttime just to get some food, and since my cousin sells like American junk food, I took advantage of it. So I got like 3 bacon wrapped hot dogs with everything. It was good, but it took forever. Day 6, I found out that you can actually get pizza deliveries, right? So I started placing bets on doing jump ropes. I pretend to jump, to suck at jumping rope, and people usually place bet like, hey bro, I bet I could beat you with this much. And I'm like, all right, bet. And the next thing you know, I end up schooling them and realize like, oh fuck, this guy was pretending. Shit, I lost my bet. And most of the time they argue, but they already know me, man. I don't fuck around with that. So like, if you're not giving me the pesos, you're basically asking for a fight. Eventually I just did jump ropes. Another exercise I did was basically like, I was like so around there. Every 10 steps I do 100 jumps. Every 10 steps until I get to the park, which is somewhere around there. It's pretty fun. It was a good workout. The next day my foot felt like like my bare foot was made out of stone for some reason. And my back hamstring was hurting like hell. It was a horrible experience. I should have not done the 100 jumps. And I managed to tear like I think it was just one skin right here. Like one skin on my foot, and I think I was good. So I managed to save enough money. It was my grandma's birthday, so we all celebrated. It was church, I think. I think it was grandma's birthday on church. There was 2 bands. One was doing it for free, and then the other one was paying. All right, now, what will you do? Would you pick the one that's doing it for free, or would you pay someone to do the music for your grandma's birthday? Well, obviously, I'll do this one. You know, number 1, you know the guy, you know he sings good, and he'll do it for free. Number 2, you have to pay the guy. So in the end, my uncles end up picking the second guy and kicked the other guy out. And then I got mad, and I ended up bringing this guy in, so we ended up having 2 bands. It's very stupid, man. That's all I gotta say. The next day, Monday, I managed to order pizza like at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And Jesus, man, Jesus. All right, here's my advice to you. If you're gonna order Domino's or Little Caesars or something from Mexico and you live in the village, I recommend you ordering pizza like at I don't know, 7 in the morning, 6 in the morning, or something like that. Because here's my reason. I ordered my Little Caesars pizza. I ordered 5 boxes of pizza at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. They showed up at 8 o'clock, 8:20 in the afternoon. That's right, 8:20 p.m. They took forever. I did give them a good tip, like just 200 pesos, you know. The pizza did cost a lot, like 100 something or 97 something, I don't know, plus tax, pesos. I ate all those 5 boxes of pizza. You know what's funny? I lost a lot of weight during nothing but exercising, but that day I gained back the pounds that I lost. So, was it worth it? Hell yeah. Bro, I was craving for Little Caesars. I haven't got Little Caesars in such a long time. You know what I mean? Eventually, on the second day, I was hanging out with my friends, and they keep asking me if I was gonna join the party on Saturday. It was supposed to be the president's daughter's quinceañera or something. So I like, yeah. And let me just skip to a lot of shit happened, man. A lot of shit happened. I should write a silly story, but yeah, on Saturday, I just showed up dirty. I just showed up to the president's house. The place was beautiful. I just went inside and got food. Everybody was giving me the eye. I didn't care. I don't care, dude. I'm just gonna get my food, listen to some good ass music, and then leave. And the funny thing is, when I left, everybody saw me leaving and they're like, wait a minute, if this guy could go in too, then everybody should go in. So after that, a shit ton of people went in, got some food, and then, I don't know, man, I think the food really messed me up because it put me asleep. I was like, the food gave me a sal, some brisket, some arroz, with cilantro, it's like some type of leaf, and some onions. It was good, but it ended up putting me to sleep like at 7 o'clock in the afternoon. And eventually I woke up like at 4 or 3, and then I started streaming Fallout New Vegas. It was pretty good. I had no regrets, but I did miss the party though, because there was a party in the village, like in the plaza. Everybody was having a good time. The party ended like at 6 in the morning. Like, even though I should have took advantage of it, I should have just went outside and, you know, have a sneak peek of it, you know. But I was like, nah, I lost my chance. Might as well enjoy playing games. What else? I found out that my aunt actually had a electronic scooter. I actually had fun. I went like 16 miles, 15 miles per hour on the scooter, just driving around the village. Keep in mind, most of the village road is not like this. It's not smooth, I meant. Some are bumpy, so there, so I had to like go to certain roads that were smooth, certain roads that are not bumpy, and avoid the rocks, you know. If it's the rocks, I just hop off and, you know, do the thing. I almost got a job, like being a nut giver or something. Basically, grab some nuts and start throwing nuts on the floor so plants could grow. Don't ask me how that worked. The guy was offering me it, but however, I had to wake up like at 7 in the morning. I tell him that I could do it right now, but if I want to do it tomorrow, I'm a hard sleeper. I wake up late, and the guy's like, oh, okay, never mind. But yeah, and then I think today, after finding out that I'm leaving Mexico tomorrow, this is gonna, I might as well record something real quick, because I promised to Jeff Sway, some guy on YouTube, that I was gonna make another video of me going to the cross. So I can't break my word, you know what I mean? Anyways, hope you guys are having fun. Have a wonderful day, and I'm probably gonna take a picture of myself at the cross. See you guys next time.